You're tuned in to season 4 of Catch My Black and Gay podcast.
Where being black and gay is definitely okay.
This podcast was created to give African American gay men an outlet to express, debate, and give our opinion on today's pop culture, political, and life views.
Hey guys, you're tuned in to Catch My Black and Gay podcast, where being black and gay is definitely okay. I am your boy Jay, and I have my amazing co-host with me today, Torian.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Chef Vaughn.
Wagwan.
So, sad news.
For who? Who said that?
You said that?
You said that?
This will be the last episode of this podcast.
Hallelujah.
And we won't be returning.
Right,
Sorry.
This is the end of the podcast, as you know it.
We have decided to go our separate ways. No love lost. But we've decided to. This is very taxing on us, so we've decided to go our separate ways. And still cheer for each other.
Fortunately and unfortunately,
Okay.
But
I'm sure
it's been a mutual decision. It's a unanimous decision.
It's been a good ride.
It has. It has. I told Lorella I wasn't going to cry.
Some folks are happy that this is happening, and I don't mean on this podcast currently.
No.
Not the Deborah Cox.
Ooh. Okay. Let me stop before they kill us. But
Right.
this is the last episode of the season. As you all
Hallelujah.
know, we go on break during
Around this time.
Around this
Summertime
time.
of the year.
Okay, summertime.
We are going to be taking a much needed break. But we will be back in the fall with
Yes.
all new episodes, shady, spicy, informative, all of that.
We're going into an election year, people.
Oh, yeah, we
Lord.
are. Ooh,
Jesus
there's a
Christ.
possibility that Donald Trump might be the president again.
That bitch gonna be in jail.
I don't think so. With the
I don't
last
know.
indictment, I
Go
mean,
to jail,
let's
directly
see.
to jail. Don't collect $200.
Let's see what happens. There's going to be some real monopoly money.
Oh my God.
Oh
Okay.
Lord.
Well, yeah. So, as this is our last episode of the season, we would like to thank you all for your support.
Yes.
And sticking it in.
Sticking it
girl.
in. What is on your brain, bitch?
Well, that's what he worried about, y'all.
No, I don't want nobody sticking nothing in. Only fans. But your unwavering support of the podcast over the last 4 years. Oh my God. We started this podcast right before the pandemic. You all, have stuck it out with us.
Damn.
Yes, girl.
Mhm.
Shit. I don't know, 4 years.
And we be giving y'all consistent fucking episodes.
Yes.
This year, we was definitely consistent.
Consistent fucking episodes.
Oh, Lord. It's a lot, but I love it. I don't know what you all are my therapy, and sometimes I love to see you all go, but I love it more to even when we come back. Like I'd be like, ugh, it's like that abusive boyfriend that you have.
Well, the dick was good.
Oh my God. He didn't hit me. I ran into the punch.
Yes. That was
Now.
a box. It was a box top of the
We make
cabinet.
it, now, Tori, you want to
We
pick
are
on everything
not
else we say?
making fun
Yes,
of-
you're making fun of
Yes,
domestic
we're not.
violence.
We're not.
You want to pick apart everything everybody else say, bitch.
Domestic violence is not funny.
It's not. And if you need to get out. There is
Call
numbers.
us. We'll help you get out.
Oh my
Yes.
God! How did this become a domestic violence PDA, girl?
Just
PDA?
making sure one of our listeners could be needing
Okay, dealing
help.
with that, right? Hell, one of us may be dealing with that.
Hello, blink twice, Torian. You good? You good, Jay? Okay.
I ain't in jail again, so I'm good. Jay, you all right? You quiet over there?
I'm good. I was a little triggered, but I'm good.
Oh no, no trigger.
Sorry. But yeah, so happy go back down memory lane.
I'm about to say, not
bitch.
flashbacks, Jay.
Okay.
We'll talk about that another time. But yeah, so again, just thank you all for your support. What do you all have planned for this summer? Or what are you gonna do during break?
Break, child.
Okay.
Break my soul. Like no, traveling, of course. Yeah. I want to definitely start doing that back this year. And just working, stacking the coins, getting the bag. And just missing you guys, of course. Missing you guys is number one. We'll be
From a
missing.
distance,
Oh.
right?
Yes. Very far. distance.
What about you,
Faraway
TT?
distance. I am, working, traveling for work. That'll be crazy this summer. I'm also, my mom is turning 60 this year.
Yes, come on, Auntie V.
And so I'm going to Puerto Rico for work. Right after my birthday, and our birthdays are 6 days apart. And so I'm gonna fly her out to Puerto Rico with me, and we're gonna celebrate her birthday in Puerto Rico and just have a really good time. Celebrate our birthdays.
See, I told you I was going to come to Puerto Rico with you. Now you're changing all the plans. Okay.
No, I'm not changing any plans. No, she's just coming. She's coming too. There's no change plans.
Oh,
Yeah, no. There's no change plans.
can't be acting up with Auntie V then.
Yes, she can. She can be acting up. Yeah. And if not, she can go right to the hotel and stay
Not
in
the
the hotel. Yeah, the resort, whatever you want to call it. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
And because I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy Puerto Rico because I wasn't able to do it last year when I went for the first time because that was a true work trip.
Mm-hmm.
And so I couldn't really explore the way that I wanted to. But yeah, like that really is going to be the highlight of my summer that I'm really looking forward to. I need a vacation, and so I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
And the fact that I have the means to like take my mom and bring my mom along, I think is just like great and amazing. So yeah, that's really just what I'm gonna be doing. Working like always. I start school in the fall, so be preparing for that. Yeah.
Jace, what's your plan for the break?
I am going to finally get this business off the ground that I have. I got my hands in multiple things, but this one business that's true to my heart. As you all know, I've been making my own stuff that we talked about, a few weeks ago, and I'm not going to say yet, but I'm starting a new business, and I am looking for that to be lucrative for me. What I am on a quest to do. And this is what I have said to several folks in the last few weeks is talking about corporate America and how we become slaves to that check. And I had a friend who I work with call me. We used to work together, and he called me because he has been in like a dilemma just around not making enough money, and things like that. He's older. And I just gave him a different perspective, right? Because again, I have been on this path where I'm like, we really have to break the shackles, especially in corporate America. One thing that I said on a call, and sometimes I just be making up shit. Hopefully it sounds good, but one thing I said on a call, a work call, I said, you all do know that the first job recorded in history in America is slavery. I don't know if that was true or not, but they ate that thing on that bitch. I think it's true. It seems like it makes sense, right?
I thought they said selling coochie was the oldest profession in.
Well, what? I mean, at least whores were getting paid. Slaves weren't getting paid.
Right.
So was that really a job?
Well, see, I could equate
No, I
it
get
to
no. I hear
okay.
I hear what you're saying. No.
Oh.
I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying for the difference between that and being a whore.
Oh,
Whores
yeah.
are actually getting paid.
Right. And there are still, again, it's still a slavery mentality. You just dress it up and make it new. And when we talk about, I don't even want to talk about that, but I I had a conversation with a friend, and I just made him realize, like, I was like, how much you make a year? And I said, tell me how much you made last year. He told me he made like 80 something thousand dollars. I was like, oh girl, okay. All right, well, let's break that down. So broke it down for him of how much he gets a month gross, and then how much he gets a week, and then how much he gets per day. And it came up to something like $360 a day you get to slave for a company, when you can be spending that time creating your own business. And if I woke up every morning and said, I need to get $360, let me go and do what I need to do. And he was like, so what should I do? Tell me, how can I make $360 a day? Uber. And that's not for everybody. All right. I'm just saying. But when you Uber, Lyft, and all, you are your own business. And I want us to start thinking that way, right? Like, we talked about the customer experience with Uber, and just different ways. And I actually showed him linked him up with a friend of mine who does Uber now, that quit corporate America and said, I'm making $2,000 a week doing Uber. Last year, I think he said he made like well over six figures or something like that. But he's like, I'm my own business now. I get to take off when I want to. I get to decide the decisions that I want to make. I get to put time into, my kids and just all of that. I just want us to seek some type of ownership and seek some type of, like, just not be slaved to the check. I am the first person to admit that getting paid consistently every 2 weeks is a joy. Okay, on time payment. But anyway, I just jumped down a rabbit hole. Any thoughts?
I'm all here for entrepreneurs, but somebody gonna have to work. Like, everyone
Oh,
can't be an entrepreneur.
I get that. You're right.
Everyone can't own businesses. Everyone don't know how to own businesses and
But see,
how to be business.
okay, I don't agree. But go ahead.
That's just
I-
my perspective. Somebody got to.
I mean, why does it have to be either or? Why you can't do both?
And I
Like,
concur there too as well. Like,
shit, I got my own business and I work a full-time job. So,
hello.
you know,
And I
think
told
that there's
him,
ways
I
that
said,
Gotta
you
have
can do-
multiple streams of income.
Yes, indeed.
And let me add context to this. This person called me because they were stressed at work, right?
Oh,
And
sure,
I've
now
always
that-
said,
Oh,
I'm
time to
not
quit.
staying at no motherfucking job that I'm stressed at.
Well, bitch, you've been
Okay.
there for a long time.
I ain't staying at no motherfucking job. Even if it's a position. And, I work for a big corporation, so you can even move around, bitch. You don't have to stay in
Okay.
that position. I didn't had a bitch where I stayed in a position. I was like, oh, bitch, no. You fucking crazy. I'm out. Bye. Let me go
Okay.
ahead and spruce up this resume.
Toodles.
Oh, shit. I gotta put something in there. Okay, sorry. But, so it was, I'm not telling people to quit their job or whatever. I'm like, and here's the game plan that we came up with. He's going to sign up for Uber and Lyft and do it part-time and get into a rhythm and see how much he can make.
I get
And then,
that.
it's just taking steps. It's taking
Yeah.
steps. And this is what I want you all to take away from this. And we've said this before. We spend so much time making these other people, like you said, Chef, the reason why I disagree is because you're saying, well, someone has to work. I get what you're saying, but sometimes I feel like we work for these companies so much that we don't have time for ourselves. We might have untapped talent that we didn't even know we had because we don't have the time to do it.
No, might. Ain't no might.
All right, clean it up.
Ain't no fucking might. We do. We
Right.
absolutely have. And I hear you 100%, Jay. And I completely agree with you. I think even if it's just 1 hour a day that you're doing something that feeds you, that, that's a part of self-care,
Yep.
where you're not constantly feeling like you're constantly giving and giving and giving to something else or to someone else, and you're not giving to yourself. And then you're like, you look 10 years later and it's like, well, damn, what have I achieved in my life? And it's like, I ain't did shit but work for a bitch. You know what I mean? So I do agree. I do also understand Chef's point, right? That, yeah, we do still need people who are still going to do the jobs that none of us want to do, or, that the things that, some people may actually be really good at, doesn't mean that because you're really good at that, that's the only thing you're supposed to be doing for the rest of your life, right? Take your talent and put that into something else and do both. Or, listen, the way to wealth is having multiple streams of income, like Chef said, right? Like all of the rich people have multiple streams of income. Their hands are in multiple things that are pulling the money, some of which they ain't even got a motherfucking do work with. Some things are just making money for themselves, and all they got to do every now and again is go check that bitch and make sure it's working properly. That's it, right? So there are definitely ways in which you can, do some shit that you enjoy doing. Go learn a new fucking activity, a new hobby or something. Yeah, whatever that is.
Agreed. And I come from a place where I love being a chef. Like that was that, that's what I don't cook as much as I would like to. But like I come from, so I guess for me it's a little different because I love what I do. Like,
but you can do it for yourself.
I mean, I do. I do.
I know. I'm saying that's the only thing that I think Jay is saying, right? That like you can be a chef for something else, but you can also have a catering business, right?
I was about to say, bitch, I ain't trying to tell
like,
your business, bitch, but I know you have your own catering business right now.
I do. I just did a wedding on Sunday.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Y'all going out with a bang on this last episode.
I see. My bad.
What I'm saying is, what I want you to realize is that the same amount of time that you are putting in corporate America, right, with your chef shit, just think about the reversing that and putting that same amount of time in your catering business, right? Like all the money's coming to you, all the, like, I'm pretty sure them. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but just think about that. You could spend time, sourcing new customers and making phone calls and trying new things. Like, just think about how much time you would have to really put that shit. And sometimes when you take that check or that security away, one thing I know about the three of us, bitch, we know how to fight. I'm not talking about physically, but when our back is against the wall, we always gonna make shit shake.
Okay.
And sometimes when we have that security blanket, like a check every 2 weeks from a corporate company, we don't see our value. Bitch, let them walk us out with a pink slip today. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh, I need to hurry up and get a job." No, bitch. Chef, get on your catering shit. Fuck corporate America.
I hear that.
You get what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we get so comfortable with the shit where we don't even believe in our own dreams. We don't even believe in our own dreams because it's comfortable, because it's a security blanket for us.
Yeah, that
listen, I'm speaking to my own goddamn self. Shit. Take my check away. I love that check. I pay some bills with that check, girl.
But you roll over, you're like, it's there.
Nah, I don't do much for it, bitch.
I don't do much. Let me edit that out.
Please edit that out, Lord.
All right.
Before you get a pink slip tomorrow, like you said, then you gonna be back against the motherfucking wall tossing. I don't know. I did it to myself, y'all.
Anyway, bitch, we leaving with a bang, bitch. Get yours. Get your bag. Okay, and gays do it the best. If they the best business owners, I just want you to know.
We just want you to know. We do it the best.
We the best.
I just want you to know. And I think the other, and maybe it's not a business, you know, like literally just listening to us have this conversation honestly inspired me to like get back to writing my book. Like it's
Mhm.
the other things that you know that
Yes.
you know that you want to do, or that you have had dreams about completing or doing, that you know, for me, I get so caught up in work and travel that I haven't had time. I haven't put time aside to make sure that
Mhm.
I put in writing my book. And so, you
Well,
know, even like when when you sent the notes, and we was like, this was going to be the topic for this episode. I was like, well, damn, bitch, it's 6 months in. What have I achieved? What on my list that I wanted to achieve this year have I achieved? And it's like, well, bitch, you know, some of them have been lacking because I've been putting all of my energy, most of my energy, in
it's
my work and my job. And
it's
so, you know,
especially when how much you travel now for work, T.
yeah,
Like
yes,
you're traveling like once a week for work.
um,
Like
yeah,
and
I
by the
leave,
time you get fucking home, and sometimes twice a week, right? So
yeah,
when you get home, you're just glad you fucking home. And you taking
period.
that day to fucking
Okay,
decompress.
yep,
You
facts.
know what I'm saying? But I
Mhm.
also think and something that I am working on is my time management skills, bitch.
Yeah,
Because something that takes me an hour sometimes will take me 5 hours because I got the TV on, I'm playing in my phone. You know, like how can I like, yo, I went to the beach with my boy the other day and he's in music. That nigga bought his fucking laptop with him and started producing beats on the beach, bitch. I was like, look at you. Yes, I need to do that. Like, I mean, sometimes people just take their work where they are, you know, or where they
yeah.
go. So, I
I
mean,
think it's and I think it's also a balance, right? Like we
yes,
have to also
Right.
establish balance
Right.
and
yes.
establish
Uh-uh.
when to decompress and when to step away. You know, I think about, you know, when you said that, I think about neurodivergent folks like myself who are like,
Mhm.
bitch, there are days when I am on 100% and
Yep.
I can push some shit out like
Hmm.
nothing, and then there's
Yep.
other days, baby, you can't pull a full complete sentence out of me that's grammatically correct, bitch. Okay, and I've had to, instead of, you know, beating myself up for that, right, or shaming myself for that, I had to just own it. Like, no, bitch, today is just one of those days that it
Hmm.
ain't my full. I ain't gonna be at full capacity, right?
Hmm.
That's just where
Hmm.
it is, and being able to own that and do what you can, and just rest. I think a lot of times we have been conditioned to believe that we have to always do and do and do
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
do, and if
Yeah.
not, then we're lazy. And the reality is, no, that is not the case. Sometimes, especially for people of color, rest is a form of resilience, rest is a form of resistance, rest is a form of rebellion. And so we have to also give ourselves rest,
Amen to that.
which is
I
why
agree.
this is our last show for the season.
Hello.
Right, right. That just wraps it all up like a pretty little bow. Like, yes, rest is very important. Praise
Hello.
God.
Hello. And listen, you guys, you all can stay in contact with us while we're on break. We'll be
Okay.
monitoring our voicemails and our
Y'all
social
always do.
medias. And
Yes,
well,
yes,
I
y'all.
will, bitch. But anyhow.
He
Lord.
sends it to the group chat. We know too.
But you know, you can always call us at 971-410-7111, or you can email us, or you can follow us on social media, reach out to us. But we really appreciate you. We will see you sometime in the fall. Don't know when, but it will be fall.
Okay.
Praise God.
Keep following and keep watching the social media, and you'll know. We'll let
You
y'all
know,
know when that's gonna
yes,
Okay.
happen.
And you know
yes,
what? I shout out to the people that go back and listen to season one.
Okay, be catching
Like,
up.
yes, yes,
child,
yes. Shout
because
out.
I said I would never do that, but I've started from season one, and I'm not. I think I'm on season two now, but oh my god, like a riot.
Oh my God, maybe we should do that during the break. Like start back from season one
Yeah,
and listen
I'm
to it
gonna
all over
post
again.
flashbacks.
Oh
That'd be
my
cute.
God.
That'd be
It's gonna
cute.
be cool. It's gonna be cute.
And
Maybe
you
I'll
guys make
edit a
sure you
certain
rest
person
as
out.
well. And you guys take breaks and
Yes.
send us the info of the pictures if you guys on your vacations and things. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to all of you.
We
But
love you
next year
guys.
will be
You
season
people.
5, and we coming big, girl. Big and better.
Season 5.
That's season
Um,
5.
yeah. Anyway, well, thanks for tuning in to Catch My Black and Gay podcast. Follow us on all social media platforms at Catch My Black and Gay. See you soon. Be safe this summer. I jumped down a rabbit hole. I didn't even tell you I was going to see Beyonce, girl.
You did tell us.
Hey guys, it's Jay. Since you all like to keep up with my dating life and love my dating stories, I've decided to give you all a closer look. That's right. Make sure you're following us on social media where I'll keep you updated as I navigate these dating apps. I'll share messages and encounters, but I'll never share pics. Keep up with all of the foolishness and the shenanigans this summer. I think I'm going to call this Dating with Jay. I like that. It's Dating with Jay this summer.